Alrighty, it is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I got a few things on my mind today. They kind of felt like getting off my shoulders. Have you ever sent a text message to someone and you ask them, "Hey, what are you doing for the day? Let's do something. Let's hang out." And the person responds with something that you're not even sure you understand because it doesn't seem like they're even putting their effort into the text. So you kind of ask the question back, and I've got this situation with a couple people that I deal with. And it's like you want to do something, but the person's kind of waiting to find out if everything that you're doing when you hang out is going to be something that they care to be involved with. It's not even so much as just a person saying, "Hey, let's get together and hang out regardless of what you're doing, let's do it. I enjoy your company." I catch on to things like that real quick. When I text people and don't get a response right away and get stalling and get, "Well, I'm free in 2 hours," or "I've got to do this for this reason," or "I've got to do that." And then when it's like things that don't even really involve the person, but the person's making themselves involved in the activity in which they think that they need to do, but in your head, you don't need to be there to do it. You don't need to be there. And in the back of your mind, you know that this person is probably feeding you a line of shit, and it's a way for them to not have to say directly no. They're kind of beating around the bush. They beat around the bush. Beat, 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 and miss the bush. This is me. Beating around my bush. My big bush. You know, there's nothing more infuriating than someone beating around the bush when you're just trying to say, like, "Hey, if you don't want to hang out, or if I don't interest you that much, then just let me know so that I can stop messaging you, so I can stop thinking of you as a friend. Let me know. Let me stop thinking of you as a friend. If it's bothering me, I should be stop. I should just stop thinking of you as a friend." But instead, I like play this game with people, and then it's like when it's time to tell them, I'm onto the nonsense. I'm onto it. I'm not a dumb kid. I'm extremely smart, and I get the point. And sometimes the point comes around a little bit too often, so I like to live in denial. I like to think that like what I'm seeing isn't what I'm seeing, but the truth is, it is what I'm seeing. I've got two people in my life today that aggravate the living shit out of me, and I don't know how to fucking break the news to them. I don't know how to break the news. One person I have brought back into my life when I said I shouldn't, and when I said I should have kept him out. The person is somebody that I care about. The person is somebody I want to continue talking to. I have a good time when I'm with them, but then it's like at the end of the day, my thinking is this person I'm having a good time with because I'm the one providing the good time. This isn't a two-way road, it's a one-way road. Why are we having a good time? Because Chris likes to go out and do things. Chris has money. Chris is willing to spend his money on friends to have a good time. Because some of the most wonderful people that I meet that have some of the most wonderful parts to them don't have the money to do the things that I'd like to do. So I put that money out there, and I make it known that I don't mind. I don't mind, and I'm totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with helping, just doing whatever. I'm totally cool with putting myself out there. I like putting myself out there. I like doing things for people because I really like people as much as I hate them. I hate the people that I mess with. I like them. Obviously, there's a liking. Sometimes I think that liking though is like really misconstrued because a person looks at me. I'm a nice guy. I have this agreeable tone with I have this agreeable manner. I'm agreeable. You say anything, okay, I'm down. You tell me a suggestion of what you want to do, okay, let's do it. You need something, okay, let me give you more. Let me put myself into it. I love doing that for people. I love people. I do love people. And as much as I hate to say that I hate people, I love them too. I do love people. And I love to make people happy. But you know, if there's one thing that I've learned, I'm 32 years old, and making people happy isn't the answer. Because the person that ends up unhappy in the end is me. You know, it was all great for the moment, but it just didn't last. It wasn't quite the cookie. You know, how many times have you sent a text message to somebody that leads you on, that plays carrot in front of the donkey? Carrot in front of the donkey. That's what another one of my friends does. Puts the carrot in front of the donkey all the time. Texting and texting, what's up? Where do you want to do something? Then they want to come back with, well, what are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you seeing? When are we going to be back? Hey, if you don't want to hang out, just let it be that then. Don't hang out. Don't waste my time. Don't piss me off. When I have to answer 20 questions and it's a Spanish Inquisition, I want to say, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is honestly the approach that you're going to take to coming to an answer of yes or no. If that's the case, then just don't bother to answer me. Just kindly go away. Kindly let it be. You know, and it's those people that it takes me a while to cut off. But I can honestly say at this point I'm ready to cut it off. You know, the people that I do a lot for that do nothing back, I have a lot of steam to vent. You know, I came from staying in Syracuse, and I put myself out for somebody a lot by cleaning up a mess and taking care of things and supplying things where they were needed. You know, because I also wanted to enjoy those things myself, because having paper towel in a house, having toilet paper in a house, having bathroom spray so you don't have to smell your funk when you're trying to go to the bathroom is something that I enjoy. And I take pride in having these things. I don't take pride in struggling. I don't take pride in needing. You know, I take pride in having it and being able to supply it, and whatever it takes to get it, let's do it. You know, that's my motto. That's how I operate. So when I get around people that aren't like that and that constantly have a song and a dance to feed me about where they might have been looking for a job or what they're trying to do, or it's but it's not quite the cookie, dude. It's not quite the cookie. You're not doing anything. You know, I had another friend that I talked with about moving to New York with, blowing smoke up my ass like I was a chimney. The person was blowing smoke up my ass like I was a chimney. And I was taking it. You know, I was believing that something was going to come of the nothing that I saw. And the truth is, in the end, nothing came of nothing. It was nothing. The person had no intention on going forward. The person had no intention on getting a job to get to New York. The person had no intention. I don't even think the person had any intention. I honestly don't even think the person that I've been messing with even has a brain, because it's when it comes down to having to tell the truth, when it comes down to having to be truthful to feel like we're improving upon the situation, especially when I'm putting myself that much into it, when the person just blankly wants to return, basically I get the message. The message back to me is, and it's a silent message because I don't even think people have the balls to say it. I honestly don't want to do shit with myself, and I just want to have fun, and you have fun and money written all over you. So let's go have some fun. I want to say, to people, I hear you loud and clear, but you just can't put the words to it, but your actions are showing that you are so on that path. You're so on that path of telling me that. So just tell me it. Give me the bold, honest truth. Stop trying to reap the benefits of whatever it is that I bring along. I guess I'm too busy handing it out to because I like to share, but then when it's a person that I'm sharing with that just loves to take, then, you know, it's a different deal. It's a real different deal, and it's pretty annoying. I don't have much to say about it. I don't want to keep bitching about things, and you know, I'm in a transitionary period right now where I'm enjoying where I'm at. Things are cheap. Things are cheap, and I like the fact that things are cheap, and I like the fact that I can travel, and I like the fact that I can, you know, see my friends in Syracuse and in New York, and but then there's the people that I want to invest my time in that I'm just generally upset that it just doesn't work. You know, it's boy, do I have myself, boy, am I a blind fool. I keep walking into the same nonsense over and over. Um, I don't know. I feel so many different ways, and most of it bothers me every day. And I know that my friends hear me complain and gripe about it all day long. Not all day long, but they hear me complain and gripe about it because I talk about it because it's obviously something that bothers me. Everyone has the issues that bother them, and we all have to be kind of like understanding to say that everyone's issues are different. We're not all like focusing on the same thing. But I don't know. I just try to take value in people, and it's like my value is crushed. Although lately it's been rebuilt. I've come across a great group of friends, awesome people, awesome fun, awesome good times. I mean, just some really, really good times, and I'm really appreciative of the good people that I do have in my life that want to put themselves into me and really want to appreciate me just for the goodness that I've got and not what I don't have. Because a lot of times I feel like with people, I'm chasing and I'm chasing and I'm chasing, trying to make them happy or whatever. And then it's like when I have a problem with something, I don't really know how to address the problem with somebody that you can't give the bad news to. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I cannot give people bad news. There was this kid showing up at our door looking to hang out and party, like for like 4 days straight. Now, for the last month, the kid's been texting, and I was like, no, I'm not going to answer you. You can't come over. You're too young. I don't know what you're doing, but you got to go home. Get out of here, you stray cat. And then his father goes looking for him and like comes down to our house, like saying, "Oh, I know I saw him at your house. He's been lying, saying he's there." I don't even know what to say, but that stuff, has got to go. I can't be the bearer of bad news to somebody. The person comes knocking at the door, I can't be like, "Go away." My roommate's so good at that. Just go away. Get out of here. What are you doing? Go. It's I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that at all, and it's really frustrating when I'm put in that situation because I've got again two friends on my mind right now, and both of them I feel like I just need to like completely say we don't need to be friends anymore. I don't understand why I'm friends with you. I feel like the issues in your life conflict with me so much that I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to nothing because like I want to be nasty to you and I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you the reason why your life is shit is because you make shit choices. And the reason why your life is boring is because you're sitting there and you're being bored. And you don't even need to say that to somebody. You don't even need to get into that. When you're friends with somebody, you should be able to be positive. I had a wonderful friend that I started telling it to how it deserved to be told because for years I did nothing but agree with him. He was my best friend, Luke. Luke was my best friend. And I mean, he crushed me. He knew how to say all the right things to piss someone off. And I believe that it was fully because he came from such a screwed up background that, obviously that's how he got attached to the situation. Or that's how he detaches himself from the situation. By being mean to the people that want to draw closest to you. Because anybody that's wanted to draw close to him, he withdrew from. He didn't want anything to do with. So I like lead that all back to the fact that his mother's had a bunch of husbands and never wanted to stay with his father, and his father wants nothing to do with him because he's got such an attitude and a chip on his shoulder that he's better than everyone, that his own family wants nothing to do with him. And the people that do deal with him currently are people that are gritting their teeth and bearing it to even have to have him in the same room. I mean, I know that everyone needs a family and everyone needs someone to love them, but when you're a son of a bitch, you deserve to be treated like you need to be treated and not enabled to be anything other than the piece of shit that you are. Because the stuff that Luke pulled on me, I mean, was mountains to molehills compared to regular situations that you run in with other people. We weren't friends. We were frenemies. We were friends that were enemies. And I put myself again into that so 100% that I would drop anything at a hat to hang out with the kid. And it got to the point where I started telling him how it was, and I started not dropping everything at the drop of a hat to go hang out with him because half the time I ended up hurt or I ended up bashed in the head with words, and I didn't need any of that. But yet he comes off like it's all my fault. It's so funny how people have a way of looking at things, and and perceiving them and justifying their behavior, because if there's anything in my life that I've had to, I justify my behavior all the time to myself, but to others, I am receptive. I'm extremely open to constructive criticism. I'm extremely open to criticism. I'm the kind of person that's like, wow, you hate me. Dang, tell me something else. Most people would be like, wow, why do you hate me? What's up? What's going on? Um, it just kills me. I need an atmosphere that's appropriate for me. And again, it's not the country, but the country's like where I need to be so I don't die. Because I'm afraid that if I go into some major city, I'm gonna get killed by some catastrophic event. I had so much good luck in New York, and I don't know why I'm so attached to this country scene and the people around here, because I walked myself into what I thought was an awesome friendship in August, and it turned out to be a kid that was just looking for the next best thing to do. The next best thing, the next greatest meal, and whatever he could get out of it, he was down. And then to say, well, I don't mean to come off like but I just don't have any money. But you're also not going to make any attempt at trying to be friends. You're not going to make any attempt at trying to return the favor when there was a million opportunities that you could have at least shown that there was a thought of me going through your head when you did have money, even if it was $20, $10, or $70, or $1,000,000. You didn't even so much as buy a card or show a thought, or it was like, hey, take me for coffee, and then I'll get you a coffee with whatever's left over once I get my shit. Selfishness. I hate selfishness. I hate selfishness. I hate doing things with people that are selfish. Sandbag, will sit on their money, not say nothing. People that say, why do you have to say anything about me throwing in for a trip to New York? Why do I have to say anything? Because half the time, something's always up with your money, and half the time, you ain't got it. So, no, I don't ever want to do anything with you. I don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to do nothing with a selfish person. Especially this one person that I have just disconnected from because I don't want to feel a certain way. I don't want to be doing things so that I have to, be hating you. I don't want to begrudgingly be your friend. I want to, be your friend. I want you to, understand that I might do a lot and maybe, not mention it, but show that you want to make the same effort towards the same things, whatever. It's old. It's old news. It's the same shit over and over. I love life, and I've still got some good people in my life, thank God. Thank God God has shown me some mercy on that, in that respect. And, everyone else that feels wronged by me, you got no need, because I'm telling you what, you got no need. Because if you got it once from me, you got it good. So, that's it for today. Toodles! Maybe I'll come up with something fun and exciting tomorrow.